So let's compare the forehand backswings of Nadal and Berrettini. Now, these videos are courtesy of 12K GP Tennis on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I've put their link in the description below. All right, now before I make this video, on the left, we have 22 Grand Slams. On the right, we have 0. But I'm going to tell you that you do not want to copy or have this type of turn where the strings are pointing up. Some professional players can get away with that. What I'm going to tell you is that you want to have your racket face either straight up and down, but I'm actually a fan of this as well. This racket face that's closed. You can see Nadal's got that racket face super close to its head with the strings open. This simply complicates the stroke. I tell you that throughout Nadal's career, his forehand has gotten worse. I think it's, if you look at his forehand when he was very young, as a teenager, his racket was very straight up and down. And as the years went on, his racket gets more and more open and the strings are facing up. So check your backswing. You don't want your racket to be facing up when you take the racket back. Does Nadal have 22 Grand Slams? Of course, but it's not because his racket face is open when he takes the racket back. That simply complicates the swing. He does have a lag, which again can complicate the swing for most recreational players. If you're going to copy anybody, it can be Berrettini with the racket face closed the way he has it. This is similar to Agassi. Agassi's racket was a little more like this in its positioning, but it's such a simple way to swing. You can see they both have the racket face closed prior to contact. This is absolutely critical that you tilt your strings down as a recreational tennis player for consistency. It just allows you to swing up and get a ton of topspin. But for my money, the Berrettini turn is the turn that you'd be better off copying. Do not copy who many recreational players consider the GOAT. Now, the best way to practice these techniques is at home with a Topspin Pro. You can get a Topspin Pro using my link in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. I absolutely love the Topspin Pro, and I know you will too. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for PlayYourCourt, and it's playyourcourt.com/2-minute tennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that Berrettini is a better player than Rafael Nadal. But what I am saying is when you go out and film yourself, and you should be filming yourself, check to see that your racket face is actually slightly closed on the way back. It's going to help you keep the swing smaller. It's also going to help keep the racket more on the hitting side of the body. And it then just makes it so much easier to have your racket face closed prior to hitting because it's closed the entire time. You work on this concept, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.